Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a reading today. So this is going to be a soul contract reading. So I haven't done one of these in a while, and I am using some different cards than I normally would use for this kind of a reading, but I like to keep things fresh. I don't like to use the same decks all the time. So I just want to go ahead and just tap into these three decks, kind of keep it simple. These are all from Toni, Carmine, Salerno. So this right here is called the Lover's Oracle deck. This one is called the Art of Love Tarot. And this pile of cards, and the reason I say pile is because it is a combination of his decks. We have Wisdom of the Golden Path, we have the Universal Love cards, we have the Gaia Oracle that he creates, and I think that that's it. I think that those are the three decks that I have in there. So just a combination of cards. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to get some energies on you and another person, why you guys came together. This can be any kind of a connection, just so you know, just whoever you feel a deep connection with. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's tap into this tarot deck first. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle everything and I'm just going to spread it out. That way I can just grab cards as I need them. So I'm actually going to put these up here. We'll just spread those like so. I'm going to take these and just shuffle them and put them over here. Like that, and then I'll do that for these. This is really bothering me. Sharky moved it. And if you guys see movement in the corners of the camera, yes, those are my cats. I got 4 of them in the room at this moment, and I have 9 total for some of you that are asking. 9 cats for 9 lives, people. That's right. Okay. All right, let's go. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, the person that you're watching this video for. Okay, what kind of lesson, what kind of an energy do they represent for you in this lifetime? Why did you connect with them? What do they have to bring to the table for you? 7 of Stars. Now, this particular tarot deck, it does have different words, like this card says faith. Now, I normally would not read the 7 of Stars, which is the 7 of Wands, as a card of faith. Okay, I wouldn't. I will honor this deck though, but I will go ahead and go into the interpretation of the traditional tarot. The 7 of Wands is an energy of defenses. It's fighting for something or fighting against something. So the person that you are connecting to for this reading, this is a challenge. They challenge you big time, okay? They really do. They challenge you in such a way to where you're either going to fight to change and heal, or you're going to fight them every step of the way. You might blame, you might project, you might hide, you might be aggressive, you might go back and forth with them. But they bring this up in you for a reason. You're meant to be in this fight or flight energy with this person. Okay, so let's go ahead and get an oracle card. Oh, wow. They are a hidden jewel, a hidden gift. Look at this. It's a sadness, an ending, and a new beginning. So this is the deal. You know, if you can learn the blessing and the value of this connection, you're golden. And that's just what I keep getting here. This is a hidden jewel. This is a gem. There's gold here. There's gold at the end of that rainbow. But the thing is, you're not sure how the hell to get there. And I think it's very interesting that we have all these stars lining up, just kind of like just a rainbow in my mind. There is a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. You just may have not seen the gift or the value of this connection just yet. You might be really in that energy of being sad. Somebody may have ended things with you. You may have had to end things with them, or them end things with you. But guess what? There is something about death and rebirth here, because I have this energy of sadness and ending, but a new beginning. So a new dawn after the darkness. So if you can get past the darkness, if you can get past all of these triggers and get past the energy that this person brings, and it seems to me like the hidden gift is in the pain. The hidden gift is in challenging you, triggering you. If you can find the value of this lesson, you've made it. You've already gotten the blessing of this connection. This blessing now can be your greatest gift rather than your biggest, fear or curse. Oh my God. I was just talking about a rainbow, you guys, and there it is. See? That's what I'm saying. Look, there is gold at the end of that rainbow. Okay. This is talking about you guys are both eternally blessed. What did I say? Find the blessings in this connection. Your connection with this person is forever, even if they're not in your life, even if they fight you not to be in your life. Even if you're fighting to continue on with their connection, but they're just saying, nope, I don't want it, or I don't see it like you do, there is a lesson for you in this rejection. There is a lesson in you for somebody ending something with you because it helps you to deal with some sort of an issue that you're carrying within yourself. Maybe this is abandonment issues. Maybe these are issues of you not feeling good enough as a person. Maybe you're the type of person that takes rejection. You take it into your soul, you internalize it, and you keep it in a dark space, and it doesn't, you're not able to grow past this rejection. Or maybe this person is triggering you to kind of pull you out of your defensive nature, and maybe you tell them, kick rocks, you're done with them. But there's a gift that they have brought you in the face of adversity, because that's what the Seven of Wands is. It is an adverse card. I mean, it's a card of adversity, meaning that we're challenged, we're fighting for something, or we're fighting against something. So are we going to fight through the pain, or are we going to fight to see the light at the end of the rainbow, or that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Are we going to fight to see the blessing rather than see it as a curse? It's up to us, is what I'm getting here from this card. And now we have faith. So that's what I'm saying. Now I'm going to go into that word, because faith, it's like having faith in the bigger picture, having faith that you guys are both blessed, having faith that this is a blessed connection, choosing to be in that energy of faith and blessings rather than being in that state of sadness. We cannot begin, we cannot move forward, we cannot like cross over, is what I'm also getting to. We can't cross that rainbow bridge. It's like we can't get to the other side without releasing something that we're really fighting against in this lifetime. It's either we are releasing something within ourselves, this person is really pushing us to do it, or we're holding on tightly to a person and we don't want to let them go. Once we conquer this, you will see the blessing. That's what I'm getting. That's so amazing. Okay. What about you for them? What do you represent for this person? We have the Two of Stars, but it's in reverse. The Two of Stars is the Two of Wands. What I will say is this: fire, passion, energy, spirituality. There's definitely an energy, a very strong energy in this connection with you and this person. It's there for sure. You have two souls as well. The Two of Wands, which is the Two of Stars. And I also love that we are getting stars, which means that you're either a star-crossed lover, this is a star connection. You guys are both star seeds. There's some kind of an energy here, or somebody's a star seed, I should say. But there's an energy here of the stars. The stars have aligned. Stars have aligned for you to have this person in your life, and for you to be a part of their life. You guys came into each other's lives for a reason. And it is to learn a valuable lesson. So we can already see the value that this person actually brings to your life. Now, you may not see them as a blessing, you might see them as a curse, but it is a part of your ascension process in this lifetime to see whatever it is that they are triggering you, or bringing up within you, or abandoning you, or bringing up all kinds of issues for you. It's your job in this connection, in this contract, to bless this person and see it as a blessing. Bless this person with love rather than being upset or angry, and leave the connection with hate. So, Two of Stars, it says boldness, okay? So, your energy, because we're going to take the Two of Wands into consideration, but in the reverse, the Two of Wands, the twos are partnerships, okay? So in numerology, that technically means partnerships. It means two people. So we have the two souls right here, okay? It looks to me like these are two women, okay? So for some of you out there that are in same-sex situations, this is either a relationship or maybe in a friendship, this could be a significant message for you. Now, that doesn't mean that if that does not apply to you, that this message can't be for you, but I do have to let people know some specific signs that I'm seeing, here. But we have two souls that are trying to collaborate. They're trying to make something work, but it's in the reverse position. So somebody is not cooperating. The cooperation is not happening in this connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and get an extra additional card here. What's the situation? We have good fortune. Very interesting. So when I just said collaboration, because I do see the Two of Wands as an energy of maybe two people getting together to create something, to create good fortune, this connection really should be a fortunate connection. It really should. But see, now remember, this is what this person represents for you. This is what you represent for this person. You actually add good fortune to their life, but they may not be able to see it. They may not be able to see the blessing in you. So for some of you, if you're challenged by this individual, as in they're, leaving you, or they're triggering you in such a way to where you're having to defend yourself or really fight for this connection or fight against this connection, protect yourself against this connection. I am seeing the other person here as they're missing an opportunity. They're missing the blessing as well in this connection. So I see two people that are kind of missing the fortune of this connection. There's a missed opportunity here. Both people are kind of going into their lower vibrational selves, their egos, and so they're reacting. They're not being proactive here. They're not working together. So there's an opportunity for two people to come together in this lifetime and create something, but somebody's screwing it up. Something's happening here. What's going on? Yeah, look, abundance and another rainbow. So it says abundance of love is coming your way. You got to allow this. Somebody's not allowing this good fortune. Somebody's not allowing this abundance. So what I'm getting here ultimately is that two people are in a contract, but they are essentially learning two different lessons. And you guys are both acting in certain ways in order to bring out the worst in each other. And it's for a reason, so that way the two of you can heal. But I'm seeing that there's something about rejection or standing up for yourself, for you, the person watching this video, or letting go, one of the two. And I'm seeing for the person that you're watching the video for, their issue is that they're not seeing the true value of this connection for some reason. We have boldness. Now, boldness is an energy. Let's just say you're a fire sign. Fire signs, I'm a Sag, I get it. Fire signs are extremely bold. They're outspoken. They're very passionate about everything and anything. But see, that can sometimes be a negative, because passion can be very positive, but can also turn into anger, or it can also turn into aggression, as in people do not always like or appreciate that energy. Sometimes it's too intense. And so sometimes people tend to back off of people that are extremely bold. So your energy could really be key for this person to kind of come out of their shell and to, do what they need to do in this life. But for some reason, your energy just may be too bold for them. And so it's causing them to shut down. But the thing is that they need a person like you in their life to pull them out of this shell, to get them moving in life, to create this good fortune and abundance. And so the thing is, that's why I just keep getting this energy. You got two people that are missing an opportunity because of their freaking issues. That's what I'm seeing here. So what is your biggest issue here? Let's go ahead and get a card. What is your biggest issue here? We have the Ten of Stars, another fire energy, okay? So if you're a fire sign individual, or maybe you're dealing with a fire sign individual, this could be a significant message that this is a reading that's really for you. But there's intensity, there's passion here. But do you see the key word is hoarding? Now, the Ten of Wands is an energy here of just an energy of feeling really, what's the word I'm looking for? Oppressed, feeling very like stressed out, overwhelmed, can't take it anymore. It's too much. Your energy could be very, very intense, okay? But the word is hoarding, as in I'm holding on tightly. I'm stubborn. I'm not changing. This is who I am. Tough shit kind of energy. So there is this possibility here that one of your biggest issues is pride. One of your biggest issues are ego. Now, that's not going to match up for everybody because I am getting a few different energies where I feel like I'm picking up on a few collectives here of people. I feel like some people are just really hell bent on kind of being defensive and holding something at bay and either really being aggressive and fighting, or they're just like they're not going to fight for something because they're stubborn and they're in their pride and their ego. Somebody's passion could be very overwhelming for the other person is, and they're really just, I want this connection, let's make this work, let's work it out. And the other person's just like, it's too much, it's too bold, you're coming on too strong, I can't deal with it. But I also do see here that somebody has an issue with letting go. They're hoarding this person. They don't want to lose this person. They can't let go. They don't want this connection to end. So that's why it's like this person is triggering you to have to let them go, or they're triggering you to have to let go of some aspect of yourself that's not serving you any longer. So I definitely see people that are at a, just definitely at a challenge with your situation here for sure. You challenge them, they challenge you, but you guys are challenging each other for growth. So let's see what this person's issue is, their biggest issue. Ace of Angels, wisdom. Ace of Swords, that's what this card is. Lack of clarity, lack of understanding. This person has a lack of wisdom. It doesn't mean that this person is like, like dumb or anything like that. It just means that they're lacking clarity. They're not clear for some reason. They're lacking either spiritual growth or understanding. They can't wrap their minds around something. So if somebody is in this energy here of like a lack of understanding, the Ace of Swords reverse can also be an indication here of somebody that is not able to be truthful. They can't deliver the truth. They cannot tell you how they're truly thinking or feeling. And again, it might be because your energy is very, very powerful. It means it's very overbearing to them. They don't want to deal with the wrath. They don't want to deal with your fiery nature. They don't want to deal with this aggression. They don't want to deal with the explosion. So it could be that you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to deal with something, so they're shutting down. So do you see how your energy causes this person to need to do something, and they cause you to also need to do something? So you guys are both working together within this contract, but you guys are learning different lessons here. Somebody, and just so you guys know, whenever we do these readings, even though I tend for this portion to be for you, you could be finding that this is actually explaining you and this is explaining the other person. So take it as it resonates, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look and see what is the greatest blessing, okay? What does Spirit at the end of the day want you to learn from this connection? Like, what is this connection? What does this connection stand for? What does it mean? What is it? If we needed 3 cards to determine what is this connection, this is what it's going to be. This is what Spirit's telling us. I'm closing my eyes when I'm just picking these cards. I just feel like it. Wow. To expand. You came together with this person to learn on a universal level. This is a universal connection. It's a cosmic connection. It's a spiritual connection. I already saw that. The stars have aligned for you and this person to come together and meet you. This is a fated event. You guys were, fated and destined to come together and have this experience with one another. So it's definitely a spiritual experience, a cosmic experience. You're supposed to expand your minds and expand your growth and your energy through this connection. What else do we got? Wow. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. I love you. So this is definitely an energy here where people do care for one another. You guys might also be psychically connected, as in, this connection, you guys are both thinking of each other. This also could be an energy too, where people are, kind of reacting out of their own insecurities because they're thinking of the other person. And sometimes people tend to do things like, well, I was just thinking of you. And then the other person's like, well, yeah, I understand that you were thinking about me, but do you see how I could take that as as a negative? And it's like, well, I didn't mean it like that because I was just thinking about you. So I'm kind of getting this energy too, where somebody is just trying to think of the other person, and so they're treating the other person because they care so much. They're treating a certain person like a certain way because they care. But at the same time, it's like people are missing the mark and they're kind of screwing things up. That's what I'm getting. All right, next. We have a blessed connection again. Blessings. This is a blessed connection for sure. It's a blessed universal connection where both people do love one another. Both people are really thinking of each other's highest good. You know, people aren't doing anything to deliberately hurt one another. They are trying to do the best that they can do. And even when they're apart, they're thinking of each other. Even when they're apart, they're still connected. So there's definitely that energy that exists between these two people. They might even be psychically connected or just very connected in the 5D realm for sure. But you guys did come together. The whole purpose of this connection was to bless your life, to learn the blessing of this connection, not to see it as a curse, to think of it as a blessing, to see it as a blessing, and to expand your mind and to expand your soul development and growth through this connection. So it's not for nothing, you guys. You definitely are meant to learn something of value through this person. Even if you never speak to this person or see them again, it doesn't matter. You are still blessed by knowing them and by them touching your life and you by touching their life, because you guys are forever changed because you guys collided in this universe, in this time and space. Wow. So let's go ahead and get some things that, what does this person want from you? What do they want from this connection moving forward? Okay. Where they're at this time and space. So basically, if this person is in a negative space and they're not feeling very healthy and they're not feeling like they can do something, these cards may come through as challenging. Or if this person is in a really good headspace and energy right now, it might come through very positive. So let's go ahead and see. What does this person want from you in this connection? What do they want from you in this connection? They do want success. They do want to move forward. So even if they have not displayed this to you, even if they are not displaying the ability right now to move forward with you, at their heart of hearts, they do want success. 6 of stars. Again, another star, you guys. I'm telling you, this is a star, like stars aligning connection. It's in the stars. It's like it's already been written in the stars, you and this person, to collide. Okay. And we've got six of wands. 6 of wands is a card of victory and success. And that card says success. They want success in this connection. They don't want to see it fail. They don't want it to stay stagnant and stuck in the mud forever. They do want conclusion. They do want success. And 6s represent harmony. So they do want harmony within your connection. They do. But we have all is not what it seems. Just so you guys know, I hardly ever read the Fatal Attraction. I literally just go straight to all is not what it seems, because I don't know if it's because I grew up with that movie, you know, Fatal Attraction. It's just really scary. So I just can't even read it. But what I am getting from these words, all is not what it seems, even if it seems that this person does not want you in their life or does not want success in your connection, that's just their ego talking, because I can also see the 6 of wands as a card of somebody who's in their ego, hiding behind their ego. So if you're dealing with somebody who has dropped the ball and is just no longer putting any kind of effort towards you in this connection, all's not what it seems. At the end of the day, in their heart of hearts, they really do truly want harmony and success. They would rather have harmony and success with you than not have success with you and not have harmony with you. It pains them to have disharmony with you. They don't like it. It doesn't feel good to them. We have, see, golden memories. The memories that they have with you too are very pure, very strong, very loving. When they think about you, they definitely think about the good times for sure. So not all is what it seems. So again, if you have somebody that is not participating in your life anymore and you just haven't spoke to them in a while and you don't know what's going on with them and it seems like they don't give a shit, they do. They do. They do. The memories remain. They're golden for them. You guys had some good times. Not all is what it seems. So somebody's just maybe putting on a front out of fear, and it's because they're operating in their ego. So let's go ahead and see what you want in your heart of hearts. What do you want in your heart of hearts? Well, Ace of Trees, abundance. You know, the thing is where you're at right now with this connection, I mean, you may be very confused. You're not sure if you want to invest any more time. This person may have hurt you. This person may have just continuously been a problem for you to where you had to fight for it for so long and you're just tired of fighting. It could just be that you just don't know if you guys can continue on any further. And for some of you, that's okay, because when it comes to soul contracts, they are contracts and they are here for us for a reason, in order to, you know, connect with certain souls, in order to develop and learn certain skills within a lifetime. But the thing is that just because we made a contract doesn't mean that the other person is going to honor the contract. And so we do have the free will within these contracts to say, hey, you know what? I just don't know if I want to go down this road with you anymore. You do have the ability and power to say that or to feel that way. So I'm getting here for the person that is watching this video. That might be where you're at now. Maybe you're there because of fear. Maybe you're there because it seems like the other person doesn't give a shit, as we just saw. It seems that way, but Spirit just told you all is not what it seems. So you might just be feeling rejected. You might just be feeling like there's no hope. And that's why you're feeling this Ace of Trees in reverse, which is Ace of Pentacles, as in there's an opportunity, there's something that's you know, of value, but I don't know how to make that work. I don't know how to push that forward. I don't know how to continuously make this work. So that could just be a little bit of a exhaustion, kind of giving up. You are loved more than you will ever know. Remember always that I love you. So the thing is that you do really care for this person, and maybe they know this or maybe they don't know this. So what you really truly want is you want this person to, you know, remember the love that you shared. You want to remember them in a good light. Maybe you're at that point where you're just like, you know what? Maybe it's just time to go our own separate ways, because to continue to fight for something that the other person is either fighting against, or maybe to continue to wait on this person to come back, whatever's going on here, you don't want to leave with unforgiveness and bad feelings in your heart. You may want to just disconnect and no longer try now, and just kind of remember the love that you did share, those golden memories. Just kind of, you know, it's just frozen in time. Maybe one day, but maybe just not right now. Now we have Purification, while people heal. So this is talking about emotional clearing and rejuvenation. So maybe that you need to, what you really truly want, you do want to clear, you do want to heal, you do. But maybe you're just not seeing the opportunity, or you're just not seeing that that's a reality right now. You're not seeing that that's something that can happen right now. So maybe some of you are just being very realistic with the situation, kind of like, you know what, just doesn't make sense that I'm going to be able to work this out with this person at this particular time. You know, I can't sit around and continue to wait and invest. I just need to move forward. What I am seeing here is that what you do want, you do want to heal from this. You don't want to take the negatives of this connection anymore. You don't want to carry this around with you for the rest of your life. So I do see that you will take some time to purify your emotions and to heal properly, so that way you can rejuvenate yourself and move forward. Maybe continuing to stay connected to this energy, it's just very draining on your spirit, and emotionally it's not making you feel good. So you would rather just disconnect now and work on healing now, because that's the best thing for you at this point, perhaps. So we are going to end this reading with what Spirit's advice is for this connection. What's the advice that Spirit has for this connection? We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, when it comes up in reverse, means speak your truth. Stop hiding. Whatever has not been said or spoken, it's time to get rid of that energy. Now, I'm not giving the advice here that with whoever you've had an issue with, that you need to ring them up on the phone right now. But whatever is trapped inside of you, or even with this other person, whatever they're holding on to, whatever they've held back on, whatever's holding us back, we need to release this. Whatever we have been hiding from, maybe that's the truth. Whatever words that we have not wanted to speak, maybe these things need to now be spoken. And that does not mean that it needs to actually be, you know, on the receiving end of the other person. Maybe for some of you that is what it means, but I'm not telling anybody what to do. Take these messages as they resonate, but it could be in the form of a letter. It could be a form of just a letter to yourself that you burn. It could be an actual, reaching out to this person, but it's also Spirit's way of saying, the silence has to be broken, or we have to let go of whatever it is that we've been holding on to and hiding from. Because the high priestess is things that are hidden, things that we're holding on to, things that we're withholding. We're withholding what we're thinking, what we're feeling. We're withholding information. We're keeping it to ourselves. It's time for us to no longer do that. It's a time for us to release whatever we've been holding on to and whatever we've been hiding from for quite some time. Maybe for some of you, it's about no longer hiding from the truth. That the truth of the matter is that maybe just people are just not going to be able to move forward anymore on this connection. And I don't mean forever. I hate to be so final with anything because there's always an opportunity for things to change. Nothing is ever set in stone. But maybe for somebody right now, that's just where their energy is that they're coming to this realization that, you know what? I need to stop hiding from this truth. I need to stop hiding from what I'm afraid to reveal. Maybe some of you do need to speak your truth, apologize, reach out, stop withholding from this person perhaps, and maybe this person needs to do it with you. So I want to get a little bit of information on that. Wow, see, totally opposite energy. The High Priestess and the Page of Hearts. This tells me this is about seeing the innocence in someone else, pouring your heart out, being authentic, coming from a place of love. If somebody has been protecting themselves out of fear and ego, this is a time to come out of that energy. It's a time to be in that energy of love. Literally, you can see in this card here, somebody is just innocent like a child. They're not worrying about their ego. They're not worrying about rejection. They're not worrying about the fears that have been holding them back for all of this time. They're just expressing themselves. They're coming straight from the fucking heart. That's just what I got to say. They're just coming straight from the heart. Oh my. Message from afar. I just can't believe this. I'm a little dumbfounded by it. The reason why is because the Page of Hearts, Page of Cups is actually a message. Pages are like messages that are coming. You know, sometimes it doesn't always represent that, but when it's combined with a card that says message from afar, this is a love message. I am getting here that somebody is coming out of hiding. And so when Spirit's saying us, what do they want us to know? What they're wanting us to know is that somebody, whether it's you or the other person, is going to listen to their heart. They're going to stop with this hiding bullshit. They're going to stop with this hard exterior and this hard energy. They're going to reach out. They're going to message. A message from afar is coming. It's either been a long time coming or it's just something that's coming from afar. Like there's a distance between you and this person. And I don't mean that it has to be physical distance, but that there's just been such a disconnect where you just feel such a distance and a hole and an emptiness between you and them, that somebody just is just in their heart space. They're just coming straight from their heart, you know? And so what Spirit's suggestion here is be open to it. Be open to this for either your own healing, and even if you take that time to just go with your heart and message somebody, fill the gap. At least you came from your genuine heart space. At least you know that you tried. And sometimes walking away with that energy is more healing than being in that very protective energy of, I'm never talking to that person again. I'm not going to answer their phone call. I'm not going to respond, you know? This kind of energy needs to shift and change, because I can see two people that do care for one another, but people's egos and fears are at play here. And so this really causes a disconnect in this connection. So this is the thing. You may have been wishing for this person to return. So when they do finally return, don't shit on it. Don't shit on it because you're afraid or you're upset or you're just still pissed off. You know, welcome it. Welcome this healing. Now, it doesn't mean that if somebody's been on, you've been on a yo-yo, an emotional yo-yo, somebody's been playing games with you. That's not the kind of connection that I'm talking about here. So if that's what your connection is, you've got to really just trust your own intuition about messages that come to you and what you should do with these messages. Or if you should message a person like this. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get, 2 cards from each deck to finalize this reading. Oh, I can't believe this. I seriously can't believe this. There's some like synchronicities that are going on here, because not only did I say something about a rainbow and then a rainbow showed up twice, there's a message card here and we have a different deck that says a message. Yeah. There is definitely a message that Spirit is trying to give you right now about a message. And I really feel that it is about a message that's coming out of the heart. So that's either something that you need to express or somebody is going to express to you. So they're telling you here it's positive. It's going to create some sort of positive change. So for some of you out there, it might be the act of letting your guard and your fear and your ego rule your energy with this person, and being in that energy of, always wondering what would happen if you did this or if you did that, or if you just opened up your heart and you just let your fear go and you let just your guard down. What would happen? What I'm getting here, what's going to happen is you're going to be free. That's what I'm seeing here. You're going to be free. You're going to free yourself from whatever constricting energy has been keeping you down. And then right there, you got the lesson of this connection. You got the blessing right there. You learned the blessing. You're in the vibration of the blessing of this connection. You're no longer repressed by the darkness and the curse that you may feel of this connection. You have just released yourself. So even if this other person is not open to it, even if they shut you down, it doesn't matter. You listen to your heart and you're operating out of a place of love. So now you can move forward and coming from a good place because you know you were true to yourself. Okay? But this is also a message that this person still cares for you and they are still feeling something towards you. They're still thinking about you, even if it doesn't seem that way. So maybe this is an energy and a message that Spirit wants to bring to you to really try to be in that energy, trying to be in that energy here of your fears, of worrying or assuming the worst, that this person doesn't care about you or that they never did, or that this connection is all for nothing. It's not all for nothing. It's serving a purpose. And once you see the blessing in it, once you break free of the chains, and I really feel that's one of the reasons why in the beginning of the reading, your energy, the person watching this video, was in the Seven of Wands. You've been holding a lesson here. You're missing something. And I'm seeing an opportunity to be free. And it's through love. It's through forgiveness. It's through unconditional love. It's through loving yourself. It's through being strong and getting out of that energy of the ego and going more into a fearless energy of saying, you know what, at least I spoke my truth. And sometimes that is freeing in itself. That will release you from whatever heaviness you've got going on with another individual. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing the energy very strong of Pisces. The reason I say that is because the Page of Cups in a lot of tarot decks has a fish in a cup, and we have a lot of fish. So we could be talking about a Pisces, and then the High Priestess is ruled by the moon, and the moon is the card in tarot that represents Pisces. Okay. Now there are, I believe, some other energies that came through this reading, but for some reason Pisces is very strong. So let's go ahead and cap off the reading with two more cards from the heart-shaped cards over here, the Lover's Oracle. We have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. So this is the deal. You might be wanting this message to come through. You might be wanting to do this right now, but this is Spirit's way of saying yes, be in this energy, be in your real authentic energy. This person has taken time from you. You've taken time from them in order to reflect. You've given somebody space. They've given you space, whatever's going on here. But it's given people an ability or in time to reflect on how they truly feel. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Only love will set you free. Oh, what am I just saying here? It's not even me that's saying it. It's like Spirit is just giving this to us. Only love will set you free. Let go of the old and allow new love into your life. It's by letting go of this person and your expectations, or letting go of your fears that this person brings up in you, that literally truly releases you and liberates you in this lifetime. So the reason that I'm talking more about you is because you're the one that's watching this video. The other person, yes, we tapped into the energies, we tapped into what lessons you may be representing for them. But at the end of the day, it really is more about your experience and what you're learning from them. And I just really feel like that was the dominant message here was about you, okay? But love is going to set you free. Fearless, being fearless, getting rid of that ego and your fear and all that stuff that you've got that's been triggered by this person, let it go. Choose love today. Unconditional love will set you free. And that was the final message. I mean, I just can't believe the way this reading came together. So anyways, I hope somebody out there, if it's just one person, I just hope that it spoke to you in such a way that it made sense to you. Again, we could be talking about any kind of connection here. It can be a twin flame, a soulmate, a karmic partner. It could even be, like a soul connection that you have with a friend or a family member. It doesn't matter. All I know is that love is going to set somebody free. You choose love, you cannot go wrong. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.